Hello guys and welcome back to HJW Gaming. With the recent update we have seen the introduction of the Midsummer Treasure Sack as a temporary week-long Mathom chest. Now I'm going to quickly discuss whether I think this is good value or not before opening around 50,000 gems worth of this chest. So the first thing to note with the Midsummer Treasure Sack is that this only offers equipment by the looks of it. But it does offer it at a much higher value rate than you'll get in the regular chest. So if you see down here in the bottom right, it says you'll obtain at least one piece of flawless equipment every 25 chests. Now this is a huge boost compared to the regular chest, which offers a mercy timer of one piece of gold equipment guaranteed every 60 chests. So equipment wise, this is more than double the value of the previous chest. Now, the one thing to bear in mind, of course, though, is that you don't get respect from this chest. So you will get a lot of, when you're not getting gold items, probably not very useful items for you, as purples, etc. won't be useful. And you won't be getting respect to kind of help soften that blow a little bit. For someone like me, whose commanders are a little bit lower respect, of course, I've mentioned I still use like Sauron and King of Men at respect level 5. So for someone like me who has maybe a little bit of a lack of commander respect, this chest may not be the best value possible. However, I do think the extra value you get from equipment is definitely worthwhile. So I am going to open this chest, I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going to see how many pieces of gold equipment I can get in 50,000 gems. We should expect, you know, a fair few. So yeah, without further ado, we'll go straight through. We will start with our first 5, where we get absolutely nothing useful. So with this chest you get one piece of equipment, and it looks like that equipment can be of any rarity, obviously. So you don't get a massive amount of equipment either, so it's not going to be particularly useful for selling for gold. When you compare this to how much you get in 5 openings of the regular chest, this is significantly lower. However, I think it will be worth it for that additional gold equipment we will get when we hit that 25th chest, and hopefully before that if we're lucky. So into 10 chests, and we haven't really had a lot so far. We get a Perseverance Hauberk and an Arnor Cask. Into 15, again nothing so far, but we're not really expecting anything until the 25th opening. With 15 we do get an Uruk Crossbow. We'll move into the 20th, and we actually on our 20th get our first piece of gold equipment. So we do get a plate of the Citadel, which is excellent, and we do get that with the Might boost. Now, that isn't particularly great for this, as the piece of equipment offering focus, defense, and unit defense, you know, that's not amazing if you're looking to use the Might effect, which would primarily be on a physical damage dealer. So, yeah, it'll probably just get burned into another piece of equipment. Now, I'm interested to quickly see. So, if you look here, you'll get one piece of flawless equipment after opening 25 chests, but it resets if you obtain a piece of flawless equipment. So, unfortunately, even though I only opened 20, the next 5 obviously is not guaranteed to include a gold piece of equipment, but otherwise we're still happy to get it before that 20. It means we're getting better than expected value. Into the 25th, and we get nothing here of note. Another 10, and we do get our second piece of gold equipment. So we get the Noldor sword this time. Again, not something I'm particularly looking for, but getting it with the agility buff is actually huge, because this offers focus, unit defense, and command. And I think this now might actually become the best weapon I have for either my Gandalf the White or my Sauron, as that command will come in useful, but in particular focus boost for Gandalf the White, and that unit defense obviously being useful for being tanky, which makes me think I might use it on my Sauron, as at the minute I just use a gigantic hammer because I use him in tank build for maximum command. But extra unit defense and the agility buff in particular, I think that's a really great pull. So yeah, very, very happy with that one. So 2 pieces of gold equipment here in 30 chests is definitely a boost for us. We will continue going along and see what we can get. Nothing in the next 5, save for a Cutlass. Same again with an Easterling Spear in the next 5. I believe that puts us up to 40 Mathoms, I believe. 45, 2 pieces of purple, but no gold to speak of. And then another Easterling Spear in the next 5. So that should put us, here we go, 22 out of 25. So this next one will include our 3rd piece of golden equipment. And this time we get a Silver Harp of Rivendell. Unfortunately, with the siege buff, I was half hoping it would have agility there, as that would be quite useful to combine with that Noldor sword to make a real tank commander. But nonetheless, another useful item to get, another piece of golden equipment. So that's 3 so far, and we're less than halfway through our gems. So that's brilliant to see. A very quick interlude at this point. If you're looking to purchase gems or Mathom coins through the store, please take a look at my affiliate link down in the description. This is officially endorsed by NetEase, and in many currencies, this is significantly cheaper than if you bought it through the official in-game store. So be sure to check this out. If you purchase through the affiliate link, you may be able to save yourself some money. Delivery is instant, and as I said, there's no risk as it is officially endorsed by the game. So any use of that would help support my channel, and it'd be really appreciated by me. Anyway, back into the video. Opening another 5, nothing here again. We instead have the dirk. Next 5, we get another cutlass. We will kind of rattle through these, I think, to try and get us up to those golden equipment pieces. We do get 3 purples in this one here. Not too bad value, at least for strengthening for second commanders, or maybe even selling into gold. In our next 5, we get a very strong piece of gold equipment. So our 4th piece of gold equipment is the black bow, which is an excellent pull, being that I do actually have a black bow starting to get refined as another damage dealer item. So this will definitely go into that refinement and be very useful. The black bow, for those who don't know, is probably the second best weapon for physical damage dealing commanders, as it does offer the second highest amount of attack behind the Axe of Khazad-dûm, and also I think it's joint second for average damage as well. It's not quite as high on maximum damage as the Blazing Tongue, but it does offer more attack and a higher minimum, I believe, as well. So that's a great pull there. We're very happy with that. And we've just surpassed halfway through our Mathoms, got 20,000 left, so another 50 Mathoms available. So we should get 2 more pieces of gold equipment. Of course, 4 we've received so far. So into the next 5, and we do get another piece of gold equipment. Wow, the value on this chest so far has been phenomenal. 5 pieces of gold equipment so far, and this time we do get the Berserker's Gaze. Another reasonably okay piece of equipment. Is useful for damage dealers, as it does have a decent amount of attack. Unfortunately, with Fortitude of Uruk-hai, it's not something I'm particularly going to look to use. It will probably be strengthened into some of my other helms. But regardless, fantastic value again here. 5 pieces of gold equipment we've received. No luck in the next 5, getting a Carver. So we'll move straight on, this time getting Hunter's Skin with Fortitude of Elves. Shooting on again, and we do have a Bone Mask. And on the, I think that's about 20 pulls since, we do get a worn out smoking pipe. Now, there we go. So 24 out of 25. Our next open, this one will guarantee another piece of gold equipment. Our 6th piece is another great pull. We get the Obsidian Dagger. Obsidian Dagger, of course, being brilliant because it offers maximum amount of focus and good initiative as well as a huge damage stat. 11/11 as a base item is absolutely enormous. I think it might be the highest damage item when fully refined of any item, actually. But yeah, that's a great pull there. Brilliant if you use focus damage dealers. I unfortunately don't, but it will get refined likely into my Gandalf the White, who uses Obsidian Dagger. And Divide and Conquer again isn't a bad buff either for helping reduce damage received. So we should, I believe, have just enough gems now to get 1 more gold piece at least, presuming we don't get it before that 25th pull. So we will continue moving along. Nothing in the first 5. Second 5, 2 pieces of purple, so slightly better value than average, but not too bad. Easterling Spear on the 3rd. On the 4th, we get nothing again, but this does mean our next 5 is guaranteed to have that last piece of gold equipment. It was that 6 or 7 when this one ends. So this one will be, we get our 2nd plate of the Citadel. Unfortunately, again, not an item I'm looking to use, as I said. And we end as we started, picking up another plate of the Citadel, again with the Might effect. But yeah, so 50,000 gems there spent, but definitely good value. The items that we got being a huge boost to our account. Plenty of gold there. So in my opinion, if you're looking for equipment, I think this chest is well worth it. Even if you get less lucky than me and don't pick up gold equipment, you know, ahead of that 25th opening, you're still getting way better value equipment-wise than you would through opening, say, the rare treasure chest, where it comes, gold piece of equipment comes every 60. So, of course, I'm lacking a little bit in respect to this, as I said, but still, you can't argue with that amount of gold equipment I just picked up there. And if you guys have enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed the equipment that I've picked up there, please hit the like button and let me know what you think. And if you open this chest, drop me a comment to let me know how many Mathoms you opened and what you picked up in your opening of the chest. And with that, I've been HJW Gaming, and I really hope to see you on the next one.